Okay, so I think now the video and audio should be both clear. So once again, good morning to all of you. So first of all, we will move forward with the syllabus, sources of energy, and after finishing that, we will move or we will simply the revise all the chapters that is first term 2 examination. So the SQP sample question paper for term 2 issued by CBSE has been sent in your group. Kindly all are requested to practice and access yourself, okay, because the chapters has been already finished, so I think there should not be any difficulty to anyone. And if you get or find any type of problem, you can simply contact your subject teacher. So today, first of all, we will finish this chapter, sources of energy, which we have already started 1 or 2 days earlier. One thing was left when we had started to discuss this chapter while categorizing into two parts, renewable and non-renewable sources of energy. And again we were discussing on the basis of the nature. Nature means either they are limited or unlimited in nature. So we need to utilize all those sources of energy which are unlimited in nature because most of them were eco-friendly. So we had also discussed during the discussion of energy crisis of energy that the global warming, it's a big challenging problem nowadays we are facing. So to reduce that we need to utilize non-renewable or simply renewable. So one more name sometimes it is asked, just see, renewable sources are also known as non-conventional, just see, non-conventional sources and non-renewable sources are also known as conventional sources. Conventional sources. So these are some other names that we can also use. So many more students just join in between. I had just told you that you need to join class earlier so that there should not be any interruption, because you all know we have to record these videos and it must be sent in the group. Okay, so whenever you join the classes, kindly mute yourself immediately. As per the requirement, I have left the option so that you can unmute yourself. So there should not be any interruption from your side. Okay. So now these are some other names through which it is also known as some another word also exhaustible, non-exhaustible word is used, inexhaustible, not non, inexhaustible. So here we had simply seen that traditionally we have been using the sources like the fuels in our homes, like the wood, coal, petroleum like kerosene. But nowadays the trend has changed. We are very much aware regarding the pollution or the nature that is provided by the different type of the fuels. So one of the fuel in which we are just seeing just the fuels, and after that especially the fossil fuels. Everyone knows about these terms. Fuels, whichever are also one of the source of energy, and fossil fuels. How the fossil fuel? That the example of the fossil fuels are mainly coal, petroleum. They also causes what? Pollution. So especially they are not eco-friendly, and we have been used till now. We have been using these in our domestic purposes. So here we will see the sources are which source should be used, which is better. So what criteria should be there through which we can consider that this is good source, this is not good source. Not good source means, suppose you are using coal and coal is causing pollution, and you are using LPG, it is causing very very less pollution. If you will say, sir, why do we use coal? Of course, we have seen in very many areas, like you have seen in the case of the Jharkhand, coal is produced, means large amount of coals are found there, so that will be used commonly in each and every area where the abundance of that particular source is there, that is being used. Forest, some of the people or poor people go to collect the wood and they use them as the burning, and then it is used as a fuel, so that may cause a lot of pollution. So on what basis we can categorize whether the source is good or not, whether the fuels are good or not? So today we will just see some of the characteristics. We have left that and we had already started solar energy, solar cooker, solar cell. But today, before that, we will write some of the characteristics, properties of the ideal fuel or the good source of energy. Just see. Characteristics of good source of energy, or you can write ideal fuel. Means only one or two point will be different, but most of the points. Characteristic means simply properties, qualities. Characteristics means qualities, properties of good source of energy or ideal fuel. Suppose nowadays you say, sir, LPG is an ideal fuel. LPG is better than coal. Then of course someone will ask, why you are saying LPG is better than coal? Then you need to explain, you need to provide some of the statement in favor of LPG. So similarly we can also say that coal is better than wood. Then we will also provide some of the favors for coal. Can you tell me, does LPG cause pollution? Yes or no? Tell me. Does LPG cause pollution? Yes or no? You can unmute yourself and say yes. One by one you can reply. Don't write through chat box. Simply say yes. All I need response from all. Only two responses I have got. Some more? Yes. No. Okay. Okay. All participants are in favor of no. Okay. Come to the point. In chemistry, we have seen burning. The process of burning means simply in the presence of oxygen. You all know. Burning means simply it is the process which takes place or which occurs in the presence of oxygen. So whenever burning will take place, that is a kind of reaction also, and you know physical chemical changes or reaction you all know. So burning cause some of the pollution. It's 100% right. If there will be burning, some of the pollution will take place. But on the basis of the comparison, suppose we are comparing coal, wood, or LPG, then one is producing, means numerically I am providing, if one is producing pollution about 100% or out of 190, and suppose LPG is causing 1 or 2, it means it is negligible, but it will pollute. Burning process cause some of the pollution, but that may be negligible in comparison with another burning substances or material. So overall we can say it is one of the best fuel, one of an ideal fuel. But if you can say yes or no, it does not cause any pollution, any you can't say. Yes, it causes pollution, sir, but very few, very less amount of pollutants are produced. Okay, now come to the point. Some of the points that will be the property of the ideal fuel or the good source. Good source means that source which provides better option. So first of all, it should be easily available. It should be easily available. Means easily availability. You can write easily available. It should be easily available or easily availability. You can write. Second, easily stored. You can write. Means that source, that fuel should be easily stored. Means nowadays, if you compare or you want to have the fuel for the domestic purposes, suppose you are having wood and LPG, two options. For 1 month, if you want to have the storage of the LPG, only one cylinder is required, very less space is required. But if you store wood as a fuel for 1 month, one room is required for burning, for using for 1 month. So very large space are required. But in comparison to that, LPG can be stored easily. So it is one of the ideal fuel. It is the characteristics, it is the property, it is the sign, it is the symbol of a good source of energy or ideal fuel. So easily stored, easily transported. Transportation should be easily available. These are some of the common points. Now some technical points that is very very important we need to write is eco-friendly. These are important terms from here. These are simply for having a number to increase the number of the points. Means suppose in examination you are asked 2 points, then the important points you need to write. If you are asked to write 7 points, then these points can be mentioned. Okay. So just see, these are important points. Eco-friendly means, in another word, it should not cause much more pollution. It should cause very less pollution or negligible. Eco-friendly, or simply the fuels that we use for as an ideal fuel should be economical. One more word will be there. Just the economical. Economical. Can you tell me the meaning of economical? Anyone? Can anyone tell the meaning of economical? Yes. Don't write, don't write in chat box. Simply tell me. I want to hear so that other can also hear. Yes. Recording is no. Recording is on. Recording is going on. Yes. Yes. Recording is going on. Okay. Tell me any one economical word. What does it mean? Yes. Anyone? Unmute yourself and tell the meaning of economical. Cost effective. Some more. Some other. I have told you na. Dare to say something. Just say something. Then it will be clear na. Economical everyone knows na. Economical. So what? Just I want to clear the meaning. Economical means what? One or two option I have got from your side. Yes, others also same. Less money is required. Okay, means in science or especially physics, we use the specific word that have a large meaning in it. Very simple, small, short word we will use, and that have whole explanation inside it. Economical means someone says that it's a cheaper, sir. Cheaper, sasta, cheaper. Okay, just listen. If you say, sir, economical means sasta. Sasta means what? Sasta means what? If as per the standard of the people, the meaning of cheap will change. जैसे मान लो किसी के पास बहुत पैसे हैं, करोड़पति हैं, तो उसके लिए तो 1000 रुपया भी सस्ता है ना। और जो 1000 में अपना घर चला रहे हैं, उनके लिए 1000 सस्ता नहीं हुए। तो ये जो सस्ता है, ये जगह जगह पर चेंज होगा मीनिंग। कोई सोच रहा है कि 10,000 सस्ता है उसके लिए, कोई सोच रहा है कि 10 रुपया सस्ता है, कोई सोच रहा है 1000 सस्ता है। तो ये मीनिंग विल चेंज. So we are using economical means simply we will say that should be in our budget. बजट हम बनाते हैं होम एक्सपेंसेस का, कि कितना खर्च करेंगे, कितना इस चीज पे करेंगे, दैट इज द बजट ना. आवर कंट्री आल्सो प्रिपेयर बजट एवरी ईयर. सो इकोनॉमिकल मीन्स विद इन आवर बजट. बजट मीन्स सबके लिए अलग है, कि अगर कोई लाख सोच रहा तो उसके बजट में है, कोई करोड़ सोच रहा तो भी बजट में है. तो दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द इकोनॉमिकल. नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट. These are important point from here. These are important point. These are simply for counting. If you are asked to write 2 points, then you need to write these two mainly. But if you have not remembered in your mind, you can write anyone. Okay. Next one is one more word we have just heard every time. Calorific value. Do you know about the calorific value? This is the term which have been used in chemistry. Calorie simply represents the amount of energy present in a body. So calorific value express the amount of energy stored in that body which we are using as a fuel. Suppose we have got two options, that 1 kg of coal, 1 kg of wood are here, and you have to opt for the fuel. Which one you will prefer, which you will select as a fuel? Both are 1 kg in quantity. Of course, we will say, sir, 1 kg of coal we will say. Why 1 kg of coal we are selecting? Just see, if you burn 1 kg of wood, it will provide the energy that can be used for preparing. Suppose you are cooking food. घर में हम चावल बना रहे हैं, चावल बनाना है, दाल बनाना है, सब्जी बनाना है. 1 kg लकड़ी जलाते हैं, चावल बनेगा. सब्जी बनते बनते खत्म हो जाएगी 1 kg लकड़ी. 1 kg कोयला जब पूरा लाल होता है देख रहे होगे, तो उस पर दाल भी बन जाएंगे, चावल भी बन जाएंगे, सब्जी भी बन जाएंगे. तो 1 kg दोनों क्वांटिटी है, लेकिन एक में सिर्फ चावल बनता है, एक में तीनों चीज. इट मीन्स द एनर्जी और द एनर्जी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ हीट provided by the same quantity of masses is more in coal in comparison to the wood. So we are selecting here the coal. So that amount of energy is expressed in the form of calorific value. You have seen like the packet, you have used the packet of chips, Lay's, Kurkure. You have seen ingredients, the compositions expresses fats, such calorie, protein, calorie. Means that will provide so much amount of the calorie when you use it. So the calorific value should be high, more high calorific value. Just see, it's a clear, visible na? Any problem then you can say. Next, regarding the temperature. Ignition temperature, one word is common, that is also the term from chemistry. So you all know about the term ignition temperature. Means whenever you burn, suppose I want to burn this plastic pen, it will take some time, then it will catch fire. If you burn paper, it will catch the fire easily. And when you burn kerosene, petrol, that burns immediately. So what is the ignition temperature? That temperature at which a substance start to burn. So that is the ignition temperature. If ignition temperature is very high, then the most of the fuel will be used to bring it on its ignition temperature. That fuel will be wasted. So the ignition temperature of the ideal fuel or ideal source of energy should be what? Less or more? Tell me. Low. Yes. Some other responses? Yes, you can unmute yourself and say something. I'm not going to watch the chat box. Any more responses? No. High. Two responses I have got, high and second one is low. Some others? बाकी सब चुप क्यों हो? पिटने का डर है क्या यहाँ? Yes, just reply. High. Okay. I want to listen from you all, na? Then I will tell my solution. All are simply the audience. This is the live class. Then what will be the meaning to attend the live class? If you are not responding, you are simply requested to see the video only and just note down. लाइव क्लास है, कान खोलकर सुन लो. इंटरेक्शन शुड बी देयर. सुनो, पूछो, समझो. नहीं बोल सकते हो तो फिर केवल सुनना है तो फिर यूट्यूब पे चले जाओ और जाकर चुपचाप सुन लो और लिख लो. लाइव क्लास है, पूछ करके अपने कंसेप्ट को क्लियर करो. बता रहे हैं हम. जब जवाब पूछा जाए, अगर 40 बच्चे हो तो 40 के मुंह से हाँ या ना आना चाहिए. जस्ट कम टू द पॉइंट. High calorific value. Now we are talking about the ignition temperature. Ignition temperature, if it is high, then a lot of energy will be wasted while bringing it on its temperature so that it can catch the fire. You have seen in the case of the coal, what preparation is done. First of all, the coal is prepared, it is burnt, it takes some time, half an hour, about half an hour. Then it catches fire, then we can simply prepare the food process. But in the case of other, or in the case of wood, it takes 5 to 6 minutes. So if the ignition temperature will be high, a lot of energy will be wasted to bring it on the ignition temperature. And suppose if you say, sir, if it is very low, if it is very low, it is also dangerous that it can cause immediately, like in the case of the petroleum. In the case of LPG, you have seen, if here the gas is leaking and whole the rooms are filled with gas, and if you burn, it can cause fire, it can be the fatal for the human being, and many accidental cases take place. So very low is also dangerous, and very high is already disadvantageous. So it should be moderate. Moderate means not very less. But if you write it should have low ignition temperature, it means low means not very low. We are writing here low, but just think it is not very low. Suppose out of 10, if you score 2 marks, it is very less. If you score 6 marks, less. If you score 9 marks, okay. So not very less, not very less. So we can write here low. So this low is not very low. Just see, this is not very low. So you will write low ignition temperature. So the ideal fuel or the good source of energy must have low ignition temperature so that there should not be the wastage of the energy. So I have written here low means not very low. So these are the characteristics, and once again ideal fuel. If anyone asks you what are the characteristics of ideal fuel or which fuel you can consider as an ideal fuel and why. Suppose I am asking a question, which fuel is considered as an ideal fuel and why? Then we have to keep our statement in the favor of that ideal fuel. Suppose if I write LPG is considered as an ideal fuel. Why? We will write it. It has high calorific value, it is economical, it is eco-friendly, it has low ignition temperature, it can be easily stored, it is easily available, and it can be easily transported from one place to another. So in this way you will write and you can reply your answer. Okay. So in some of the cases all these characteristics will not be found. Suppose if you are asked that out of wood and coal, which will you prefer as an ideal fuel and why? So out of wood and coal, just see, eco-friendly, both are not eco-friendly, so you will not mention this point. Only you will write that yes sir, coal has more calorific value or high calorific value in comparison to the wood. This point may be written there. So according to the requirement, you will simply write. Okay. So now these are the characteristics. One more thing regarding the calorific value, I am providing you with some of the tasks you will write. Just say calorific value. So whenever the new terms appear in your topic, you need to clear it. When you write this characteristic, after this you need to define this term calorific value, and one word was ignition temperature. In one line only you can write. Ignition temperature, what will you write? The minimum temperature at which a substance start to burn. So that will clear in your mind, sir, what why we have written ignition is what, sir? Just come down, you will see its meaning. Okay, sir. Similarly, calorific value. What is calorific value? So the amount of energy released by per unit mass. Per unit means suppose if you are comparing two fuels 1 kg or 1 gram. Per gram per kg, what is the amount of energy released after its combustion? That will be the calorific value of that solid. So here I am providing you the homework for you, that what you have to prepare after giving the definition. You have to write the calorific value of some of these substances like wood, coal, cow dung cake, goitha, petrol, LPG. These are some of the important, and you know methane. Methane is also simplest hydrocarbon. So it is also used as an ideal fuel. So what is the calorific value of this? So you can write some more. Hydrogen is also used as the in the presence of oxygen it burns. So you can also write hydrogen. So some of the like LPG, petrol, diesel, kerosene oil, you can also, so you have to prepare a list of some of the materials and their calorific value. You will prepare. Next day we will discuss on this, and after that calorific value, we will see how the calorific value of wood is more than cow dung cake, and coal is more than wood and cow dung cake also. We will see the LPG which are in our homes. What is its calorific value, sir? Okay, so we will see in the favor of that why we are using such type of the substances as a ideal fuel. So okay, this is homework for you. You have to prepare and here you will write the value. Some more material you can also write down. Okay. Now moving forward, we had started solar energy, solar cooker, solar plate, disadvantages, limitations. Already we had finished. So today after this, we will write some other source of energy. Just see, I am telling you, I am not moving according to the NCERT book, but only we have to go through each and every topic given in NCERT book. So first, solar cooker already used. Second, wind energy. Solar was also the renewable, na? Wind is also one of the renewable source of. So whenever you are asked, you have to write in note copy so that will help your juniors, your simply younger sisters and brother. So how to prepare wind energy? So first of all, you need to derive, you need to define the energy obtained from wind. So what is wind? Whenever you write energy from wind, just clear the meaning. Moving air. Moving air. The air which have a speed is simply regarded as the wind. So why this air have some of the energy, sir? So we have studied in class 9. Moving, having motion, it possesses kinetic energy. And you have seen the destructive form of the wind energy. That wind air is present everywhere. We breathe oxygen, that is the part of air for our survival. That is also air. When the it blows, having motion. We have seen, we have watched while there is motion in the leaves of the trees. And when it is of high speed, that is in the form of thunder storm, that is the destructive form of the air that can cause loss of life of people and animals. So that energy which can damage, we need to utilize them for our advantage, because we know it has capacity to do work. It can destroy, it can simply carry. It means it has ability to do work. So why not we use that capacity for our advantages? So that is the reason why we are using. And what you more, so whenever you go for this, you need to define, and after that you can write advantages and disadvantages in each and every topic at the end. When we had finished solar energy, we had written some of the advantages, some of the disadvantages or limitation. Similarly, wind energy, what? So whatever property you have written in the case of renewable source, that will be written here, because it is also renewable source of energy. It is already one of the advantage. Second, it is unlimited in nature. It is free of cost. We don't pay any money, and it is also eco-friendly. So these are some of the known factors which you know already. Now, how wind energy is harnessed, how it is utilized for the production of electricity. So we have to see that way, how it is used. So first of all, you will define here, and then you will see windmills. You have here the name windmills, and second one is wind energy farms. What are windmills and what is wind energy farm?